There are certain routes up mountains that strike fear and trepidation into the hearts of the average hill walker. These routes often grab the headlines when it comes to accident, black spots and danger. Yet, many of us are still drawn to these wild, unforgiving places. Today, we found ourselves on one such route as we took on a very significant mountain. So, we would be scrambling up Sharp Edge and heading to the summit of Blencathra. Well, good afternoon. Welcome to another of our little videos. We're back in the Lake District today. We've been up in Scotland recently, but we're back here on more familiar territory in the Lake District. I'm doing what is one of my favourite, if not my favourite mountain here in the Lake District. That's Blencathra. And we're doing it via the classic route of Sharp Edge, which we're really looking forward to. We've been planning this one for a while, and for various reasons it's not quite happened, but today's the day. We're looking forward to getting it up there, and it's quite a significant mountain as well for a few other reasons, which I'll come on to later in the video. We've got a lovely day, light winds, nice and dry, which is what you want when you're doing Sharp Edge, because it can be a bit of a challenging route in difficult conditions. So we're really looking forward to this walk. So we're all ready to go. Michelle there just getting herself ready, and I don't know if you're familiar with this route, you'll know that parking's not always easy, but we've managed to get here. I'll just show you, and this is right at the start of the walk, and there was only 2 cars here, which is unheard of, but we are in the afternoon. It's about 2:30, going on for 3 o'clock, so we decided to do kind of a late afternoon evening walk because we thought it'd be a bit quieter, because it is a popular route, this one, so I thought it'd be nice to come up a bit later. So we're going to set off now, make our way up there. You can actually see the path kind of winding its way up through there. So we'll be heading up there, and then up towards Sharp Edge, and then up to onto the top of Blencathra. So we'll see you on the way up there. So just on what is a horrible little path, so steep coming up the side of this fence, and it's barbed wire as well, so you've got to be quite careful. So yeah, not much fun this bit, but it's only for maybe about 20 more yards, I think, then it kind of levels out and moves away from the fence. But yeah, we'll be walking 10 minutes, tough start to the walk. We'll carry on up here, and then it should ease out at the top. Some of the tamest sheep I've ever seen here in the Lake District. They're not bothered.
There's one for you.
Yeah, no. It's chilling out in the shade. Sun's got in now, but so we've just had our first sight of where we're going, up Sharp Edge. I'll spin you around for a look up there. There you can see it looks quite imposing with that dark cloud behind. It's supposed to get nicer as the day goes on, the weather, but it's there's a few dark clouds around, so I hope we don't get any rain, because I don't want the rocks being slick. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. But it's been really hard that first kind of half a mile or so. There's a few different routes you can take because it's such a popular fell. There's quite a lot of paths, and I just naturally took us on the shortest one, which was extremely steep and difficult, but the path's levelling out now, as you can see, so it's kind of a steady walk up to I think it's called Scales Tarn, up below the ridge, and then up onto the ridge, then a short scramble up onto the top. So yeah, not too difficult really, just yeah, not a long walk, a difficult walk, but not a long walk. I think the walk in total is only 6 miles, so I'd say it's quite a big fell. It is quite a short walk. So we'll carry on, heading down this little valley, and And just a few of the hills around here actually. There's one over there, Suter Fell. That is something Crags, Bannerdale Crags is it I think? I'll have to check that afterwards. But we've done them before, they're Wainwright, so we have done them before. And last time we were on top of Bannerdale Crags we looked across to Blencathra, and I think it was a bank holiday Monday, and there must have been 100 people on top of Blencathra, so I'm glad we weren't doing it that day. But it's a lot quieter today. We've only seen a few people on the walk so far, and you can see there just a few people in the distance, but yeah, it's a nice quiet walk today. I think we're doing it later as well, it's been quieter. So we'll carry on heading towards the ridge and bring you back when we're a bit closer. So I mentioned earlier, this is quite a significant walk for us. There's probably a big clue in the title of the video, but for any of you who follow the channel on a regular basis and watch our videos, you'll know that we're working our way through the Wainwrights, and this is number 100, so that's quite a significant one. So we wanted to do something a bit special for the 100th. One of certainly my favourite walks, and Michelle's done this one before as well and enjoyed it. And I think Blencathra, it's like I mentioned at the start, it's probably my favourite Lake District mountain for various reasons. I think this is the 5th time, or maybe even the 6th time I've been up it. But it's one of the first, what I would call proper mountains I did with my dad. When I was about 15, we went up Fell Ridge, which is a fantastic ridge, just on kind of the other side of the hill. And yeah, it just kind of gave me a taste of what mountaineering was really like, and just loved every minute of it, and I've been addicted ever since. So I've been up various ways, been up Halls Fell, I think it's called Dodick Fell, Scales Fell, up Sharp Edge a couple of times. I've always really enjoyed it. I have had quite a scary experience on here, which I might mention later, which wasn't quite so much fun, but all the other times really enjoyed it, being up in the winter, the summer, all conditions. So yeah, absolutely love this hill. So we wanted to save it for number 100. It has took a while. The last Wainwright we did was 2.5 months ago at the start of May. We're in mid-July now, but the weather has been ridiculous. We keep planning it and the weather looks good, and then on the day something changes and rain moves in or the wind picks up, so we've kept having to change our plans. So finally we've got what should hopefully be a decent day, although looking up there now it looks a bit ominous, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. So yeah, so really looking forward to getting the 100th ticked off. And it's not just about ticking off and bagging fells though, we just enjoy wherever we are, so it's just nice to be out in the mountains again. So anyway, we'll carry on. Heard enough of me wittering away, and yeah, we're getting a bit closer to the ridge now, so we'll soon be up there on Sharp Edge. Toby isn't keen on crossing here. It's quite, there's a lot of water we had a lot of rain we had last night, so it's yeah. Come on, Toby. So we've just stopped next to Scales Tarn just before we go up the big climb up to Sharp Edge up there. It's really pretty here, nice and calm. Just been having something to eat, a little break, but up there you see Sharp Edge. It looks really imposing from down here, to be honest, but having done it a few times before, I know once you get up there it's not so bad. There's actually somebody coming down it, I don't know if you can make them out.
They're running down it.
They are running down it, I'll try and zoom in.
We've just gone behind the big bit.
Yeah, it's one thing going up it, coming down it's a whole new proposition, so yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna fly my drone for a little bit first, get a nice view of it, and then we'll make our way up and take on the ridge. So we've made it to the start of the ridge. Might just be able to see it there over my shoulder. So it's time to put the walking poles away, pack them into our bag. We've seen a few people going up and coming down it while I've just been plodding up there onto the actual ridge itself. Somebody coming down now actually. So yeah, so we're going to make our way along. I'm going to try and strap the camera onto my bag actually and do a bit of filming, but I want my hands free obviously for going along there. But it's not a long way across, it should only take us 10 minutes, so yeah, hopefully we'll be okay. But yeah, we'll see you on the other side of Sharp Edge. So we've made it over Sharp Edge. Wasn't too bad really. A little bit tricky with Toby, but he did brilliantly. We carried him over a few bits. The worst bit is we've kind of got to the end of the ridge, just there. We've had to wait a little while for some people coming down the scramble and we're just being eaten alive. It's horrible. You're not enjoying yourself, are you?
No, and then he wants to film, so I have to wait longer.
I'm just amplifying the problem, but yeah, we've enjoyed that. It's been good. So now there is quite a tricky scramble here going up, but it's not quite as exposed as the ridge, so I'm sure it'll be fine. This is actually a point where I had a bit of a near miss a few years ago. I won't go into too much detail because we are getting eaten alive, but I kind of scrambled out onto that ledge and got stuck on some ice and nearly taken a tumble. It was, yeah, not much fun. But anyway, we're going to carry on now, and yeah, hopefully it won't be too long until we get up. I won't film much on the way up because it's going to be hands on rock, but yeah, we'll see you on the top. Well, we're about halfway up the scramble. We've done the really tough bit, but that was honestly one of the most horrible experiences I've ever had on a mountain. Just coming up that scramble, can't really see it there, but the midges, oh, it was awful because we were in like a little chimney. there were just swarms of midges, and because you have to go so slow and we're helping Toby up, they were crawling all over. Really horrible. That there was a poor girl, quite a youngish girl, like late teens, early 20s, in front of us, and she looked like she was going to cry, to be honest. I know she's gone on ahead of us, but yeah, still covered in them. But yeah, not much fun that. But we've made it up the difficult scramble, like I say. Just seen some people swimming in the town, which is nice. We've just got out, but yeah, good fun. And we've seen a family on the way down. The poor mum, who was, I don't know, in her 50s maybe, she was really struggling, and going down Sharp Edge, it's even more difficult than going up, so yeah, I felt for them. But we're going to carry on now. It won't be long till we're on the top. It's just a little bit of a scramble up here, not too difficult I don't think, and then we'll be on the top of Blencathra, although just a little bit of news up there. But if you can see that cloud, I don't know where that's come from, so hopefully that clears by the time we get up there, but we'll go and have a look and find out. So we made it up onto the broad summit of Blencathra. Still a little bit to go to the actual top. You can see it over there, over Michelle's shoulder, and that little bit of cloud has cleared, fortunately. But yeah, we're really looking forward to doing that Sharp Edge. And to be honest, the edge itself, the ridge, was really good fun, but that scramble was hell. It's covered in midges all the way up, horrible. Poor Michelle as well, she really didn't enjoy it. But we've got onto the top now. There's just a little bit of a breeze, so the midges have disappeared, so we're just going to go a bit further, try and find a bit more of a breeze, and have a well-earned rest, because that was hard work. So we've made it to the top of our 100th Wainwright, Blencathra. If you've ever been up here, know there's no trig point or cairn, just a little thing, and it's been broken, which is really sad. Been up here before and that wasn't broken last time, so that's a bit of a shame, but never mind. But yeah, we're still getting eaten alive, to be honest. There's hardly any wind up here. When the breeze does just blow, it kind of blows them all away, but yeah, we're still getting eaten by the midges. But really happy to be on top of our 100th, and we've got it to ourselves. There was somebody else here a minute ago, but they've left, so you don't often get the summit of Blencathra to yourself. It's about, time are we on? Well, it's exactly 6 p.m, so yeah, quite nice to do an evening walk. We've enjoyed it, really. Nice to be a quiet one, because like I said, it can be a really popular walk, this. But the views are fantastic. Down there to Keswick, Derwent Water. I think that's Thirlmere over there. A lot of the high tops now have cloud on, actually, which is surprising. We did have a little bit of cloud up here earlier, which wasn't forecast. It was supposed to get nicer as the evening went on, but it's still nice anyway. We've still got some good views. So we're just at the top of Hallsfell Ridge, which is I mentioned I came up here with my dad when I was 15. That's where we came up. It's an impressive ridge, not quite as tricky as Sharp Edge, but still a decent ridge, and one that we enjoyed. So we're going down Scalesfell, which is a much easier way down. A nice steady walk, so yeah, got that to look forward to now. But just going to spend a bit of time up here because we're on our own, enjoying ourselves, and hopefully that wind just picks up a bit and clears them midges away for us so we can enjoy ourselves. Then we'll be heading back down. So yeah, we'll just chill out for a bit. Well, let's just find out what Michelle thought of that film while she's got a mouthful of cherry pie. Did you enjoy Sharp Edge?
Minus the bugs. Yes.
She enjoyed it minus the bugs. Did you enjoy the bugs?
No.
No, the bugs were horrible. We did enjoy the bugs, but we both enjoyed it. So yeah, 100.
100.
100.
Woohoo!
114 to go. Right, so we'll make our way down now and see you on the way down. So well on our way down now, just coming onto the top of Scales Fell, and from here it's quite a straightforward walk back down, but you can see the sun's come out for the first time. Well, I say the first time, it was out when we set off and then it went very grey. It's been overcast for most of the walk, but yeah, it's beautiful now. Just looking back up to the summit up there, actually you can see it with the sun behind silhouetting it, but yeah, really pretty. So yeah, nice end to the day. It didn't quite work out the weather the way I'd forecast it to, but never mind, we still enjoyed ourselves. So yeah, about maybe 45 minutes back down to the car now. Probably won't do too much filming because we do join back onto the path we were coming up on, so yeah, but we'll see you back on the way down, and no doubt I'll say hello at the bottom. So we're almost back to the cars now. It's been a really good walk, enjoyed it. A bit difficult on the way up, especially with all them midges, we didn't enjoy that bit, but overall for the experience it's been really good. It's a fantastic route, sharp edge, and I think Blencathra is still my favourite mountain in the Lake District. There's just so many great routes up it. Just talking today about Hall's Fell Ridge that I did a long time ago, Dodick Fell, we were speaking to a woman who come up there and struggled a little bit, but then you've got Sharp Edge and Scales Fell, and then there's the other side as well, which I've never actually done from that side, the Keswick side. But yeah, so many great options for such a fantastic mountain. So yeah, it's been really nice on the way down. You can see behind me the weather's just improved slightly, so we've had some nice sunshine and a nice breeze as well to keep the midges away, so it's been good fun. But yeah, like I say, it's a hard walk. I'd say it's only around 6 miles. I haven't actually checked how far it is, but the route said 6 miles. But it's so steep in places, going up and coming down, so it does take its toll on you. But yeah, we've enjoyed it. We've done well as well, and it's nice to do an evening walk because it is such a busy route, this one, so it's nice it's been a bit quieter. So thank you for watching the video. If you made it all the way through especially, we really do appreciate that. If you'd like to give us a like, and if you subscribe to the channel as well, that'd be brilliant. We'd really appreciate that as well. So thanks again, and we'll see you next time for another adventure.